Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all well and safe and things are getting back to normal for all of you. At least for us in Dubai, shops, restaurants and also gyms are opening now, so it seems like the lockdown really helped us here. It is also great to see how well the people in Dubai care about the regulations. Everyone is wearing a mask outside, all things are getting cleaned consistently, temperature checks are being done when you want to enter a mall for example, and people still do social distancing and keep enough space between each other. So in today's video, I want to show you how I bought another Rolex Explorer reference 214270 in Dubai. Let me start the story from the beginning. Around 3 weeks ago, I was surfing in a few watch groups on Facebook. One of them, which probably a lot of you know, is the Drinking Coffee and Talking Watches group. A group with cool members and always interesting discussions. One of the group members opened a thread and was complaining that he is for more than 12 months on a waiting list at 3 of his local Rolex dealers. He signed up for it in person. He even showed a post of his AD saying, "There is an overwhelming demand for this model worldwide and at present the watch is unavailable in our boutiques. However, I will be happy to register you in our interest list." Many people in the Facebook group were underlining this with their comments that he should have at least some history and so on with the AD to get one. When I saw the post, I remembered my AD that he had an Explorer maybe 2 months ago for me for sale. But as I already own one, I turned it down. So I wrote this guy that the Explorer wouldn't be that hard to get and he could pick one up in Dubai or I could get one for him. I think he didn't believe me and also the shipping costs or a trip to Dubai seemed to be a barrier for him. I understood that probably many people will tell him something like that and you can't rely on words on a Facebook group. So no problem for me and I went on reading other posts. A few days ago, I received a call from my AD, where I already ordered some DateJust, besides buying a few other watches in different boutiques. He told me he would have another Rolex Explorer 1 and if I would be interested to get it, I could pick it up immediately. As I anyway planned to check out a few more watches at his store, I went to the boutique in Dubai Mall. Here you can see the display with Rolex sports models. A pretty sad picture what the biggest Rolex store in the world has in stock. Just a few women's Yachtmaster. So I guess not really interesting for 99.9% of the people that come to this watch store. Here we have the display of a few cool Rolex DayJust models. I noticed nearly every store in Dubai nowadays has DayJust with Wimbledon dials. So I guess it is not that rare anymore or demand dropped for it. As you know, I already own a Rolex Explorer. So of course I wasn't interested to get the watch for myself. But maybe I could help someone with it who always wanted it. I also thought, how cool would it be to get the watch for this guy who was desperately searching for one. So believe it or not, I wrote him a message and told him I could pick up the Explorer for him without charging any additional cost and he could get it immediately. Again, at this point, I thought this must sound like a scam for him, but maybe I can help. He reacted super thankful, but turned down the offer as he told me his partner would get a new watch from an authorized dealer or grey market for him. Still, he was happy about my message and gave me some kudos for my YouTube channel. As I knew a few more people who wanted it, I ended up buying the watch and gave it to a mate in Dubai. So yeah, this is the quick story about me buying another Rolex Explorer. Besides that, I checked out a few more DateJusts and would be super interested in your opinion. Do you prefer the 36mm or the 41mm on my wrist? In my opinion, the 36mm fits better to my wrist. But the 41mm in two-tone has this amazing Wimbledon dial that I absolutely love. Also the rhodium color with the two-tone bracelet looks amazing. Or shall I maybe wait a little bit longer and hope for a new 36mm two-tone DateJust with a rhodium dial? It would be great if you write a comment below the video which one I should get and what would be your advice for me. Also, I had the chance to check out the DayDate, which feels superb. What a heavy weight due to the gold, and the precision of the bracelet is just another level compared to the DateJust. So maybe in 10 or 20 years from now, I will be able to afford such a watch hopefully.